is a 1980 FXE. It runs quite well. It's a good custom base bike. It is mostly stock. It has a dual tank, this accessory item that's been put back on back in the day. Somebody at one time put a lot of money in it, polished a bunch of stuff, but that was a long time ago. But the essential machine is still here. The front fender, a lot of times people would cut them off when they paint them and bob them. This is real common, but that's the original fender. It's just a good custom base bike. It still has your mid-glide controls. This is an accessory forward peg here. This here has been cut off. This is a factory cut off. Only your lowriders at this time had your standard part right here where it bolt on your forward pegs. Why Harley did this, nobody knows, but that's what they did. Your FXE came out in 1973, was made all the way to 84. Came with a speedo and tack here. The early ones had an optional tack. You had to pay a little more money. All that's been removed on this bike. Has a little custom speedo here. So it's basically stock, more or less. You know, been slightly customized. Got a custom FXE-ish rear fender with a tombstone. Just a good custom base bike. We're going to fire it up here in a minute and ride it and test the systems. The man who sold it to me told me that the clutch was chattering a little bit. If that is what we find, that means it needs a clutch hub and some clutch plates. It's real common, they wear out. But I fired it up just a second ago to make sure it was running before we brought it out, and it seems to run pretty good, good motor. So I have no idea about the lights or the brake light or any of that yet. We're going to find out on camera. So the choke itself is not operative. So it might take me a minute to get it fired, but it is squirting on the accelerator pump in the carburetor. It has a Bendix carburetor. It is a matching number bike, of course. So here we go. We're going to fire it up right now and see what we got. And I did just warm it up a minute ago because I wanted to make sure it was running. I hadn't heard this bike run before. They told me the bike was just running when I made it running. It's slightly warm. But it was so easy to start. These things here are just kind of mounted in place with rubber. That's why it's bouncing around. They just kind of sit in place. They're not actually hard bolted. The high and low beam. Brake light or not. Rear brake there. Rear brake definitely needs to be bled. That was going all the way down. Hand brake. Running gear real easy. They get a little wear. They take grease here. It's not been greased in quite some time. I did not wash or polish this bike. So this here needs a little bit of care. There's a little dirt fitting right here. Just needs a good going over. Needs a clutch, like I said. Rear brake is inoperative. It's going all the way down. So probably just needs to be built and bled. Front brake is working good. fire it back up and we'll bring it back in.